Hi everyone, welcome to my chemistry class. Today I will discuss about the versatile nature of carbon compounds. So students, if the any carbon atom or any type of species, so the different type of property like catenation and tetravalency. This is the part of versatile nature of carbon atoms. Clear? So two important properties of carbon atoms enable carbon to form a large number of compounds. Like example, catenation and tetravalency. First we discuss about what is the meaning of catenation. The property of carbon atom to form bonds with other atoms. This is the very important points. With other atoms of carbon is called catenation. Like carbon and silicon. These type of elements show the behavior like a catenation. Now come to the tetravalency. Tetravalency means number of bonds. How much? Which is 4. So having a valency of 4, carbon atom is capable of bonding with atoms of oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, chlorine and other elements. So this is the meaning of tetravalency. If the same type of atom is known as homo and the different type is hetero. Clear? So tetravalency, that means two types of bond is like homo and hetero type of bonds in the part of tetravalency. So students, now come to the hydrocarbons. So first of all, what is the meaning of hydrocarbons? Clear? So hydrocarbons means hydrogen plus carbon. So if any compound having only hydrogen and carbon, this type of compounds is known as hydrocarbons compound. Clear? So hydrocarbon compounds categorize in two categories. One is saturated and another one is unsaturated. Clear? What is the identification of saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons? If carbon-carbon atom having only single bond, this is the part of saturated hydrocarbon. If having carbon-carbon double bond or triple bond, this is the part of unsaturated hydrocarbons. So students, remember the formula of this carbon-carbon double bond. The formula is CnH2n, and for the triple bond the formula is CnH2n minus 2, and for the single bond is CnH2n plus 2. So for the double bond, you remember the only this formula. Clear? CnH2n. If you are remembering the formula triple bond, so subtract minus 2, and if you are remembering the first one which is single bond, so add of the 2. So the formula is CnH2n plus 2 and the triple one is CnH2n minus 2. And the name is of this compound and this compound, the name is alkane. So this is alkane and this is our alkene, and this is our alkyne derivative. Clear? So if we are writing the IUPAC nomenclature, we are using the suffix here. In the carbon-carbon single bond using the "in", and double bond "in", and triple bond is "ein". Okay students, now come to the homologous series. So what is the meaning of homologous series? If any organic compounds having the same functional group and similar chemical property is called homologous series. Each member differs from successive members by CH2 group. So the difference is CH2 group. The difference in molecular weight of two successive members is 14 U. That is the unit of molecular mass. Example, here if you are taking the example CH4 and C2H6, what is the difference? So here 2 carbon atom and this one is single carbon atom. The difference is only carbon, and here 6 minus 4, that means CH2. Clear? This is the member of alkene family. Now come to the alcohol. Here CH3OH and CH3C2H5OH. Here this is the family member of alcohol. If we are subtract 1 and 2, so it will come also CH2. If the difference is uniform in any family member, so it is the part of homologous series. So students, now come to the IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC nomenclature. First of all, what is the full form IUPAC? So the full form is that International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. That is the full form of IUPAC. Remember all the students? Anybody asked what is the full form IUPAC? So the answer is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. For the nomenclature, remember number of carbon atom and naming of carbon atom. So this is very important table. All the students remember this table. Clear? So if the carbon system, that means all the molecule or compound having the total number of carbon atom is 1. So the naming in the IUPAC is meth, and 2 means 8, and 3 means prop, and 4 means bute, and 5 means pent. 5 means total number of carbon atom, and 6 means hex, and 7 means hept, and 8 means oct, and 9 means non, and 10 means dec. Clear? So students, for the IUPAC, remember this table, and after that you will understand what is the exact name of the organic compound. So students, now come to the IUPAC nomenclature of alkenes. So students, we having the formula of the alkane CnH2n plus 2. Clear? If we are putting the value of n equal to 1, so that means C1H2 into 1 plus 2. And finally the formula is C1H4. You can write the CH4. Clear? So students, in this case, you can see here, this is the part of alkene. So the suffix is A, and the number of carbon atom is 1. And for the number of carbon atom 1, we are using the carbon meth according to IUPAC, and the member is because of alkane, so the adding in, and finally the name is methane. So this is the IUPAC name of CH4 compound. Clear? Now come to the n equal to 2. So it is C2H2 into 2 plus 2. So the formula will come C2H6. So in this case the carbon atom is 2. So that's why taking 8, and this is the part of alkane. So you are adding the in. So finally your compound name is ethane. Clear? So students, if someone asks what is the electron dot structure, so students, I will represent the electron dot structure of CH4. So in this case, first you remember the formula. The remember formula is CH4. In this case, how much carbon atom? 1. and hydrogen how much? 4. So you are represent like that, and carbon having the valence electron 4 and hydrogen is 1. So students, first of all complete the hydrogen orbit, and after that carbon orbit. So this is your electron dot structure. Electron dot structure. Clear? This is our electron dot structure, and if you are writing the line structure of this compound, the formula is, it should be, you are writing like that, CH4. This is the part of carbon and its compound. Students, now come to the second one. If we are putting the n equal to 2, so our formula is C2H6. It is very important question to all of you, how to write the line structure of the given molecule. So students, in this case you having the carbon atom 2. So first you write the carbon atom like that, and for the finding the number of hydrogen in every carbon atom. So students, here total carbon hydrogen is 6 and hydrogen how much? 2. So it will come 3. So each carbon atom having 3 hydrogen atom. So first you write like that, and we know that carbon having the 4 bonds. So it is 1, 2, 3, and the another one is this one. Clear? And the total number of bonds is, first to count all the bonds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So total number of bonds is 7. Clear? For the alkane, remember one trick for the counting the number of bonds. Total atom minus 1. So total atom minus how much? 2 plus 6. 2 plus 6 and minus 1, it will come 8 minus 1. So answer is 7. So without structure, you can find the number of bonds with the help of this formula. Clear? But it is valid only for alkanes here only. Clear? So students, I hope you understand some part of carbon and its compound. All the best.